Come on, nigga. Let me turn this damn game on. Come on,
One
wait.
time for the one time. It's the family bloodline.
Hey, welcome back, family.
Good people.
Going on, my loves.
We are back with another episode of the Family Bloodline Podcast.
Yes.
Trying to kick my dog out real quick.
Wanda, tell us what you got going on there, so everybody knows, so people ain't confused. Tell us what you got going on there.
What we confused about?
They trying to because so
Oh,
people can know what you're eating. They know where you at, what you got.
I am eating some crab legs because I'm starving. Thank you.
What flavor? What flavor you got?
Crab Kings on Delmar. I got the honey, garlic, and Cajun mix.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Killing me.
If you
Mm-hmm.
wasn't
Killing
doing the podcast, you'll be ducked off like this anyway, wouldn't you?
And look, it'd be a whole issue.
me.
Mm.
That's funny. That's funny. Well, while you taking a snack in, let's how's y'all week been? How's y'all's week been?
It was a
I know
long.
we long.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but it was a good week. It was just long. It seemed like it dragged on forever.
Hmm. All right. What about you, Dirk?
I can tell you they got their money out of me this week. You know what I
Oh,
mean? I've been tired. I didn't work this week. But other than that, the weather been nice. Can't
Mhm.
complain. 314 day was beautiful. Wasn't no
Yesterday,
um yes. Wasn't so many they actually didn't report no, you know what I'm saying, like no violent crimes, you know what I'm saying, yesterday. So it was definitely a great day for the city, you know. So
on
shout
the
out
side,
to that, you
yeah.
know what I'm saying?
Because that's what I was gonna ask. What did y'all do for 314 day? If y'all did do anything.
Uh,
um,
we didn't do nothing special. We got us some IMOs, you know what I'm saying? Some
yeah,
toasted wraps and just chilled out, you know.
well, the job hooked us up with some food all day long. So we had emos, started out with emos. Then we had got gooey butter cake cookies.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah, and then we got some lefties fried rice. They made us some
so,
combination plates and sent
so
them up.
did lefties? Did they redeem themselves?
I gave mine away,
Oh,
but my brother said it was good. Like he had an appointment, and he said he was hungry after his appointment. Like, oh well, I got this free food over here. You ain't got to go spend no money. So I went ahead
That's
and just gave him my food. I warmed it up for him, and he said he ate it in the parking lot. It was all good.
okay.
I'm
All
trying to share
right.
alive real quick.
I didn't do much of anything for 314 day.
Cause you good.
Uh, I did let people know that it was a thing in St. Louis though. That
Mhm.
there is a such thing as 314 day. They were
And
like, why 314? So it's an area code.
here goes.
And my buddy was like, well, we're gonna be having a 317 day. I was like, nah, it don't work like that.
Bye.
It don't work like that.
I don't know,
Y'all ain't as
man.
cool.
We might be trendsetters. We've been doing it for a
Hmm?
while, but maybe
Yeah,
maybe other cities catch it on.
LA. So
Say it again, cause
I said Illinois does 618 day.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, they should be ashamed of themselves too. They ain't
But
that
they
cool
like
either.
tired with it. I mean, they like right across the 20 minutes away.
Yeah, yeah, that's true.
So
That's
a lot of
true.
people, they share the same like traditions. You know what I'm saying? It's still St. Louis, so I guess East St. Louis, but you know what I'm saying they still have to.
Mhm.
I guess that's how Atlanta people feel. You know what I'm saying?
They live in Decatur. Be like, I'm from Atlanta.
Right. It was a whole issue when I was down there. When I was being like, no, 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 they not from Atlanta. They from over there in College Park. They from, you know what I'm saying? Like
And
it
that's how we the ill side.
right. So, I can relate.
So wait.
Well,
Okay, okay. I think I get what you're saying. Think I get what you're saying. But all right.
Maya, it's so good. It's so good. Not disappointed at all. But I was trying to hurry up and speed back here so I wasn't late. But I'm like, I am not gonna let my food get cold.
I know that's right. I ain't mad at you at all. I am not. I'm trying to do a couple things at once. I'm on a different setup tonight, so I'm not able to manipulate things like I usually am back at the house. So this ain't working the way I want it to work. Anyway, so yeah, 314 day, all day.
Oh,
Rounds of applause for that again.
Yes, sir.
yes, sir.
But let's hop into these topics. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
Okay.
The earring. Let's do the earrings first.
Mm.
Oh, wait a minute. I just looked at the comment. I just looked at this comment right here.
Hmm. What's going on there?
Look, look,
Uh-oh.
they lied.
Who
Uh-oh.
lied?
Everybody out here in Kansas City that stressed they barbecue so good, they lied.
Mm.
They lying to y'all.
What
Mm.
happened?
It's all right.
Mm.
That's the beginning and the end of it.
Mm.
It's all right. I wouldn't. Yeah, I wouldn't. They conflated. They conflated.
You got a
They
sauce or
they.
unsauce?
I got it dry,
Mm-hmm.
and um we had sauce also. And
Yeah, I see it.
it
I
was all
see it.
right. I was
It's written on your face. I
You
see it.
got uncles
yeah
that barbecue better than that.
yeah. It was cool.
Mm.
It was just cool.
Mm.
So anyway, I just
So
wanted to
we
throw
talking
that
about
out there.
yeah, since we talking about disappointment, we might as well get into the earring thing, huh?
Mm.
Yeah,
Look,
yeah, yeah, yeah. First off, Wanda, you ain't gonna be able to do it right now. I'm
like I
trying
want
to post a.
to do that on this camera.
So the guy, let's get after him. So I'll tell the story, and Wanda, I'm trying to give you some time to eat your food. So unless you wanna do it,
Okay, I'm ready. Let's go. Let's do it.
all right, get after it, cuz get after it.
All
It's
right.
all you.
So there has been a post going around about whether or not this woman is ungrateful.
Mhm.
So storyline: her boyfriend bought her these diamond earrings, and they were not the diamond earrings that she wanted. She wanted a certain type of diamond ring. She wanted diamond earrings. She wanted some Pradas. And so the guy, oh excuse me, the guy had bought her these icebox earrings. They were not Prada. And they were on the small side. And
Mm-mm.
she was like, she did not want those earrings. She wanted the ones she wanted. And he goes on to explain that he could have got those, but he thought these were better. And he'll just give her the extra money to go back and get the size that she wanted from the same place he went. but she didn't want those. So we're trying to see if she's being ungrateful for the gift or not.
Hmm.
Now that's a long story short, but and again, I do not have my normal setup because otherwise I would have pulled up the actual text messages, the threads from the text messages that are in the intro. Say again, Wanda?
We don't have it saved on here.
No, I'm not at home, so I got them on my laptop at the house.
Um,
HP works different than an iPad, so
yeah.
I'm a little backwards right now. I've been trying to post the doggone link in the chat for the last 5-10 minutes,
Oh,
and
I'll
I've
do it.
been unsuccessful.
You should have said something.
So
I'll do
I was trying to figure it out. I'm control C and control V
it.
and right clicking. It's I got to get my life together. Anyway, so so the issues that they were having, right, is the the earrings were crazy small. They were crazy small, and they were not what the young lady actually expressed that she wanted. Um, and then the text messages, you know, she let them know that she wasn't okay with the gift that he gave her.
Uh-huh.
So after reading it, I was reading the text messages, and she was like, well, she was trying to come up with another solution,
Mm-hmm.
right? And because again, these earrings were when I say skeet, they were skeet.
Mhm.
They was like, bruh, why did you even do that? Why did
But
you even do that?
in his defense, they were real. They were real diamonds.
Yeah, if you
Well,
go to
shit.
Icebox, you spending a nice little penny. That's why I didn't understand why he wouldn't go ahead and get the product. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because it was pretty much been the same amount.
Correct. And then, you know what I'm saying, she would have been happy. Was
Hmm.
it her birthday or something, or is it just something she specified?
I think it's just something that she said she wanted.
Okay.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
didn't like for a special occasion or anything, but
But it was
Okay.
sad. They
Yeah.
they were horribly small, and I had to begin to agree with the young lady. Like if he thought that was a good idea, he should have just simply defaulted to giving her either the cash
hmm
or not getting them at all, getting her something totally different because she did describe exactly what she wanted. Where G Ball and them at?
she
Yeah. They was all live. I don't know. Let me text. I'll text you. Real.
Yeah, because they had a whole bunch to say the other night when we were talking about this. Look,
yeah
this is why you do not try to market to your family, folks, when you have a business. Love your family, but you cannot expect for your family to show support in every aspect. Because they was live, they were live, and they had great points, and it would have been great for them to hop on and
Mhm.
give their points. But I was agreeing with them a bit at first, but
But I sent you
like
the
you sent us the post, and I read the post, and dude is a bum.
That was a bunch of. So let's talk about the group that we were just talking about. It was a bunch of single males.
Yeah.
hmm
It was a bunch of single males thinking, you know what I'm saying? But if you in a relationship
hmm
and so even if, you know what I'm saying, say he couldn't afford it, you know what I'm saying? That should have been something that they should have been they could have a conversation about. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, baby, I can't
Mm-hmm.
afford them, but I can get you something nice. You see what I'm saying? That
Yeah,
should have
but
been a conversation. But would you say one?
that wasn't the case, and he could have definitely afforded.
All
What up,
right.
Big C?
Cecil.
Hey, see,
Cecil, come on, hop on and tell us what you think about this, man. I don't know if you got a chance to actually read the text messages, but after reading the text messages, I was horribly disappointed in the old boy. Horribly
as
disappointed because he could have done better and he chose not to. And what it seems like is he was at the point of she should just accept whatever he's given her.
yep, she should just be grateful. Now, I feel
Mhm.
like ask for
True.
something and you heard me ask for something, and I've been wanting this something, and then you take it upon yourself to give me what you want me to have, then whatever reaction I give you, you should be ready to take.
How he lose his man card though, Cecil? That's the question. Because say that one more time, one. I'm trying to digest that a little bit.
If I'm asking you for something and you know that I
Hmm.
want, and whatever you give me is along the same realms of that something I'm asking for, but not what I asked for. When you could have given me just given me what I asked for or equivalent to, you did not, and you got me what you wanted me to have or what you thought I deserved. And when I think I deserve something else, and you go and give me the great value version, I'm not gonna be happy.
Not, see, you just threw a curveball in that.
Yeah, I was with you up until the last part.
Yeah,
Cause yeah,
yeah.
if
Go
you if
ahead,
you
Dirk.
give me if you can give me something that's equivalent to what I asked for, like I think we all agree, you should have just, you know what I'm saying, got what you asked for. You know what I'm saying? So outside of that, you not accepting a gift and moving forward is crazy. But
The fact that she asked for something that he could have bought her,
correct, I agree with you on that.
and he
I
just took it upon himself to buy what he wanted her to have. Like, I ain't getting you no products. I'm gonna get you this. You're just supposed to be happy with it.
What up,
I
Devane? What
don't
up, girl?
know.
Hey,
What you
Vane.
what you saying?
I
What you thinking,
don't
girl?
know. Something just hit me.
What? Talk to us.
He ain't married to old girl. Why
No,
why she why the fuck she deserve Prada?
because that's what she asked for, and that's probably the type of relationship they got.
That's his
Well
boo boo.
well give me a second.
Prada.
Humor me. Humor me just for a second. Just for a second. Because Maya looked at me upside my head, right? So let me let me backtrack so
Yeah, choose
let me
those
backtrack so
because that little
because
trend just ain't
Now
gonna
you
be
stand on yours, cuz you stand on where you was at. You
oh, I'm
stand
not
on
that stupid. I'm not foolish. I'm not foolish. So,
I
so
that little trip gonna be worth nothing. Keep on.
right, right. But hear me out. Hear me out.
All right,
They're
talk to him.
dating. They're dating,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Um, there's no real commitment that they have to each other. They're
No,
dating.
Huh?
no, they're together.
See, I thought it was a
They're
relationship.
together.
If we gifting like this,
Right? Right. Definitely
yeah.
got to be they gifting like that. Like seriously.
So if they split up, he get his Prada earrings back, or he get his little skeet earrings back.
Does she get her
Depending
pussy
on
back?
depending on the individual you is, you know what I'm saying? You
No, you're
might
not.
want that back, but certain
That's
people, man,
Prada.
that's something.
No, you're not
It was
getting
a
any.
That's
it was a
but
No,
gift.
in old boy's defense, she might have deserved them little skeet ass earrings. She might have deserved that.
I mean, correct. Is
but
you
he
know what I'm
but
saying? But
that's not. Let's get back to the text. He said, "I can
He
give you
could.
more to go get you the bigger ones." So she's definitely worth the Pradas. He can afford the Pradas. He just didn't get her the
Ah,
Pradas.
that's what I'm saying. Yeah,
hmm.
he slipped up on that one, Jig. This
He
dude fought
did.
on this one.
He did because he said he could afford them. Now I'm all in agreement where like she did actually communicate what she wanted,
Hmm.
and he got her some bullshit. Right? He got her some bullshit.
They were real. They was just small.
Yeah, they were real. They weren't cubic zirconias, the cubic zubis, or nothing like that. But it wasn't what she asked for. And
Nope.
he clearly knew what she asked for. He could have gotten her what she asked for, but he didn't. And he
Hmm.
had the resource to get them. He had
Correct.
the time to get them.
Hmm.
He knew where to get them,
Check,
but
check,
he
check.
didn't. And
So
I'm wondering why now.
I want to know why is she called ungrateful for being upset for something?
I don't I, I don't think she was ungrateful. I don't
I
think she
don't
was
think
being
she was,
ungrateful.
but
Mm-mm.
She's ungrateful, and I just want to know like why.
I don't think so. Not at all. She, you know what I'm
I don't.
saying? Everything like we just did, everything checked out for her, you know what I'm saying? But in a situation
Hmm.
where I don't let me see how to put it. I don't know. Let me
Yeah, and I see this. You gotta think about it for a second.
for us how to, you know what I'm saying, how to word things and put it right. See,
Cause
I ain't got Maya sitting across from me, you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
My Maya upstairs, so you know what I'm saying.
right,
But I'm
But she
still
still,
trying to process it, you know what I'm saying? I'm still trying to process it. What you
but
say, good?
I said she's still watching though, so be careful.
right. But was the chick actually worth it? And that's the thing that's hitting me
What is
because
worth
if
it?
exactly that
Obviously, she was because he went and bought her something equivalent to.
he didn't though.
Well, if
That's
he went
wasn't
to Icebox, he spent a nice amount of money. I
Okay,
can tell
well
you right now.
that I'm not familiar with Icebox.
Yeah,
I don't.
Icebox Jeweler is where all the like top top celebs go. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta be someone to just go to Icebox for. So for
mm,
him to show up at Icebox to he spent, you know what I'm saying? He spent some money. So he should have just got her them Pradas. You know what I'm saying? He might have came out cheaper getting them Prada ones he wanted.
oh,
You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
word? Really?
mm,
Man, man, if you look up Icebox Jeweler, man, you gotta be they do the money counter, they do the everything right there. You know what I'm saying? They got when I say from all the top celebs go there, that's where they go. You know,
Yeah.
music,
I definitely can see that.
rapping, R&B. You know what I'm saying?
mm.
Yeah.
Not just rapping R&B. Drisky was there, just there. He dropped a man. He dropped. I don't even know. I don't even know
They be out there
what they.
spending, but
It's the new Jacob.
Yeah, he like they like Jacobs. Yeah, they like Jacobs. They like Johnny Chan. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Not
Fuck
Johnny
that.
Chan. Dang, I think that's his name.
Fuck all that. Oh,
But
but
yeah,
the comment says maybe it should be a conversation as of why he didn't get her what she asked for. So the text messages they went into it a little bit. Well, they didn't go into it. All he said was he could have got her what she wanted, but again, that just alludes to him not giving a shit about
better.
yeah what she wanted. He got her, and maybe it was a name thing. Maybe it was a name brand thing because well I went to Icebox instead of Prada, so this is what we're marketing now for some reason. I don't get it, but
maybe that's what he familiar with for his jewelry. You know what I'm saying? Like some people go to K, some people go to you know what I'm saying. You name them.
People go
it,
to the little man in the middle of the mall in a kiosk. You gotta
yeah,
get
Yeah.
it how you want.
So everybody
I
value their jewelry different as well.
I think she went a little bit too far talking shit though. Like I don't understand the whole that
Mm,
part, right? Because he better than me.
that we don't mean when we're upset.
Well, then don't say it.
No, but you're upset. So
It's
you're
not
gonna
No, no. And I'm saying no because
but that's what happens. Is
I,
what happens.
I, I get it.
it
I
sounds
understand
it
that.
sounds good, cause I'm really listening.
Yeah.
I'm good.
And the reason why I'm saying that is it if men said how they felt when they were upset all the time, we'd never be able to come out of the doghouse. We'd never be able to come out of the doghouse. When women say what they want to say because they're upset, it's a moment to pause and reflect because clearly something has happened and we need to take time to deal with this. But if men took that same approach and attitude, it wouldn't be okay.
I
The
don't know.
world would be on. You don't know?
I don't know.
Cuz, just humor me, please.
Sure.
please humor me. The last time, well, just take a few steps back and be like, wow, he was really upset with me, but he said this. How could he even say that?
because that's how he felt in that moment.
Yeah, but y'all be hanging on to that shit. Like I think there's a different interaction when y'all get upset and say stuff versus if we get upset
But
and
why
say
though?
stuff.
That?
Say that again?
Why do you think that?
Because it's accepted from y'all, but it's not from us.
That's not true.
It's not. It's
I
it's not accepted or expected.
feel.
It's
Yeah, I
it's
got that.
we're
I got that P power. You know what I'm saying?
I want you to tell me, yeah, for sure.
For sure. You know what I'm saying? That's where we lose out at. And if we step out, then it's a whole nother situation. You know what I'm saying? But that's the y'all hold that value and y'all hold that y'all know we'll do anything and everything to make it up. You know what I'm saying? Him bringing them little bitty ass earrings in there, he gonna try to come in and try to make it up. You see what I'm saying? He know he messed up, so now he gonna make it up. So what his ways he can buy her them Prada, he can buy her 300,000 other pair of earrings going forward, but she can still hold out just because of that one incident. You see what I'm saying? So that's where Cuz coming from. I agree with him on that.
I
Yeah, I just think
but
that
I
there's
feel
a.
like y'all don't give us enough credit.
Oh my god!
For as
Oh my god!
in a relationship or with you off jig for the flip it.
She's not gonna be able to handle it. She's not gonna be able to handle if I say this.
No, it's not that. It's not that because it's not that we don't think that y'all can handle what we say. That's
Y'all just
not it.
the
But
repercussions.
we understand that there's going to be consequences behind it,
Mhm.
right? And once you say it, just because you're upset, once you say it doesn't mean that it's going to be forgotten about. It can be forgiven, but it's not forgotten. And the way that women interact with that situation is you can end up y'all can end up back in an argument or something later on, right?
It happened to
And
me today, Jig. The
Oh
oh,
my
go
twins.
come on, talk about it,
No,
cuz
no, I'm
talk
talking
about
about
it.
this. The twin, our story, the twins, recollect, it resonated with me. The twins was like, Daddy, I was gonna ask you something, but you gonna say no. You see what I'm saying? That's the reaction of how we feel sometimes when we actually want to say things. Like we know your reaction. If it ain't nothing but the
Yeah,
body language, if it ain't nothing but the, you know what I'm saying, it's a reaction. You know what I'm saying that we already know is gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? So, and
yeah,
Bias asked me today, he's like, Daddy, well, I was gonna ask you. I'm like, go ahead, son. He was like, I was gonna ask you something, but I know you're gonna say no. So I'm like, you know what I'm saying? That's how men feel, you know what I'm saying, when we try to open up on certain conversations that we know where it's gonna lead to. You see what I'm saying? So
yeah.
it's best
Because
to keep quiet on that and just continue with your day, you know what I'm saying, as opposed to open up
yeah,
Pandora's box, you know.
because y'all's words in anger simply continue out into frustration, or it becomes liberating. But men, when if we're expressing those types of words and we're at that angst, um, that leads to fisticuffs. That we got to knuckle up. If we that mad to where we over the top, generally speaking, for fighters, for people, for those of us who aren't afraid to knuckle up. But it's our next move is we got to knuckle up. But that's not what women will do. Women will continue verbal assaults, and if we do, I dare you. Well, these are different expressions of the same thing. Unfortunately, one's accepted and one isn't. One's accepted and one isn't. You know.
Oh
So
no.
if just but just think if men got upset and one of the first things that came out of our mouths is "you dirty bitch," there's no way that we can apologize enough to get out of that.
Yo, mammy. Oh, wait, you already know it's gonna be
Hey,
next.
you already know. Like,
Right.
you forgot who do the laundry and you calling me dirty? Okay.
And I'm not saying that that's one of the things that we want
Oh,
to do.
man.
But if we just started saying that and becoming flippant because we were frustrated or upset or angry,
Mm-hmm.
and then we were just like, well, I just said that out of frustration or I was upset.
Look this up. I'm done with it.
It's not gonna be accepted. It's not gonna be okay.
I don't know. But the question is still, was she being ungrateful or was she justified?
Oh, that she was
She
justified.
was justified in this case.
That motherfucker was justified. Like, dude's an asshole.
Yeah, she was justified.
But she right when she told him, I'm gonna get these little ass earrings to my nephew. These earrings gonna fall through the holes in my ears.
No, she didn't have to do all that.
I think
She
she
did.
did to prove the point.
You proving jig point.
She had to prove it.
Right.
Like, bro, these are too small.
And he would have heard that.
He would have heard that.
Well, you know what? I take that back because that
Oh
dumbass
no,
motherfucker.
he a little
He
bit.
didn't
He
hear.
needs some
Yeah,
meds or something. He needs to
yeah,
talk to
because he
somebody.
didn't. Yeah, because he didn't hear what she said from jump. Right.
He
But
didn't.
yeah, he really didn't. He didn't care at all. So, but I don't outside of the extracurriculars that she had with it because she was frustrated. Like I don't blame old girl. Like he should never have come to her with that bullshit because clearly he didn't care about what she wanted.
That's all she was trying to say.
And she's
Yeah,
correct.
And that is so funny that y'all actually agree with her this time because I know I swear that y'all live to let a woman know she wrong, baby. Like at
hey, I'll speak my truth now,
every
but
chance y'all get. No, that bitch was wrong. She's dead ass wrong. No,
I
Hey,
speak my truth now.
I had to pick up where she was laying down, and
absolutely. I wonder
Yeah,
one of my
yeah, I
this
feel I feel bad for I feel bad for both of them because clearly neither one of them are in the position to be in a relationship with
yeah.
anybody.
I don't
they
know how
just
they moving forward. They can't communicate.
yeah, they
Clearly, they got communication problems. Look,
definitely off for
yeah,
sure. They
Yeah.
definitely gotta no, not even just communicate, but communicate productively.
yeah,
Mm.
Because they were communicating, it just wasn't a productive communication.
yeah. One person wasn't receiving.
No, everybody was just trying to give. Nobody was trying to receive anything that was being said. They're like, hey,
Yeah.
but you're not hearing me.
Yeah. They they in trouble. It's that's like if
I,
if I
y'all think they still together? Y'all,
Yeah. We
I
gonna
hope
we
not.
we gonna pray for that
Ah,
situation. That's all we can do.
I'm not. I'm not gonna pray for them. I
You
hope
can
they
pray
fail.
for the people. You ain't gotta pray for the
Fuck
relationship. Just
them.
pray for the people. Pray they do better
Fuck
in life.
them.
You know what I'm
Fuck
saying? They
that.
with his next
That's
girlfriend. He
that's.
might. You know what I'm
See,
saying?
you see the little thumbs up guy. I'm gonna give him again. But that's how.
I'm just
See
saying,
that
man.
I'm saying like fuck both of them because what's gonna happen is they finna traumatize each other. They finna screw each other up. They finna screw each other up and then split and jump right back into another relationship with somebody and start keep screwing people up.
So
Fuck
that's
both
what
of
I'm
them. They
saying.
selfish.
So they need to work it out because if they split, dude, she gonna get with another dude. And she gonna accept them little bitty ass earrings, and she's not gonna be happy. You see what I'm saying? Dude gonna think he doing something, and they gonna think they living the best life ever. You see what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
no, the dude gonna go on. He gonna get them little bitty ass earring to somebody else that's gonna appreciate it. But uh, uh,
his
I,
daughter,
I,
he gonna give it to his daughter because that's about the only person that can fit them little earrings.
but I'm
and
just
that's
saying,
that's cool. That's fine. But like those best. Let me take a few steps back. I don't like either one of them because of the text thread. We know what's finna happen. This is a micro love and hip hop sitcom shit that's finna happen. I'm telling you, we know what's finna. These motherfuckers probably shouldn't be buying Prada and Icebox anyway. They
We
probably
just
ain't
talked
got no
about
life
red
insurance.
flags. We talked about red flags
Yeah,
last week.
right. Exactly. This part. It's over.
Yeah.
It's over.
Be on the first
So
date to the cake factory talking about some icebox earrings.
they look. They need to be investing in some daggone life insurance instead
These
of
fake
talking about
having the most going on. Move it.
yeah, Icebox earrings and Prada. Do they have a house? Has either one of them purchased a house?
We don't know. We ain't got that deep into their situation.
Man, fuck them. I can't stand them now.
Oh
I
gosh.
just gave I just gave them a whole ass life to where they're both just horrible human beings. I don't know them from Adam. I'm just saying.
Life that you just made up for these
I
people.
did. I
We,
did.
we don't know these
I
people.
totally. I don't know
Mm-mm.
them. I don't. I just don't think that they are. I don't think they're heading in the right direction, and I it's just gonna fuck people up in the end. So speaking of fucking people up in the end,
Oh gosh.
Oh my goodness.
speaking of fucking people up in the end, yeah, let me get another one down.
Yeah, let me forward.
Um, let's pull up for a quick second. Let's pause for the calls to pull up. What you got? What you got? One.
Um, I have white peach.
That's what I'm. Okay.
That's, they're pretty. If you don't move,
What you sipping,
So
Jay?
uh, I'm sipping on some sleepies, but some Crown Peach with pineapple juice, Disaronno, and some grenadine, simple syrup, grenadine, strawberry, yeah, cherry. Yeah, it's
Man,
cherry.
let me put some of that shit in my Hennessy or something. I got a little Hennessy orange juice. You say grenadine. Yeah, I got pineapple juice.
yeah,
I got orange juice. You hear me?
yeah,
Let's mix up.
yeah.
You hear me?
Thank you, baby. So yeah, everybody pull up. We had to take a quick pause for the calls. Let me know when y'all ready. We'll push play and get back in play.
okay.
Mm,
Mm-hmm.
we back in play. Here we go.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Let's do.
Imagine this.
Talk to us.
Imagine this. A 30 a, imagine a 40-year-old man has a girlfriend that's 20, 21, 22, and they have a whole ass relationship going on, and he gets her pregnant, and she's with child.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm? Well, we gonna my baby about to she jumped. How would y'all feel about that specific or particular situation? A 40-year-old man getting a 21, 22-year old young lady pregnant.
Okay. So for me, I mean, it's always been a thing that older men went after younger women, and younger women wanted older men. That's always
Facts.
been. Uh, 21 is an adult. Um, is
Mm,
it a fully functional adult? That's to be determined. But an adult all the same. So,
yeah.
I mean, it was consensual, and it was, you know, if if it was good for both of them, about I mean, that's their thing.
So what's the difference between that and outside of her position, a teacher getting pregnant by a student,
Because a student is
a
a
20
child.
a 22-year old getting pregnant by a 15-year old?
Wait a
No,
minute.
A 15-year-old is a child.
15-year-old is a child. That's
That's not legal. Not even legal.
different.
Okay, I was just checking to see what the temperature in the room was
But
because that
even going to
no,
like 18. Take it to 18.
yeah.
You know what I'm
Okay,
saying?
let's say
Let's take it to
18. Let's
18.
yeah, let's say that we have a 32, 33 year old man and an 18, 19 year old young lady.
So
Hi.
What's up, buddy?
he wanted to say hi. That's all he wanted to say hi.
Hi, people.
What's up,
What's
baby?
going on, man?
All right.
I'm kind of shy.
Go ahead, boy. You ain't shy. You want to speak. You ain't shy.
So how does that how does that look? 18-year old young lady, 18, 19-year old young lady,
You-
33, 34-year old dude. Telly Mo.
Oh my God.
You know, okay, we're gonna put this up there. We welcome in Martell. They both grown. She ain't
What-
no R.
what-
Kelly age type girl, so I don't see nothing wrong with a little bump and grind.
What?
Okay. Mira, hermano, ¿qué
understand that.
pasó?
What up, Manny? What up, Martell? Yeah, yeah, totally understand. Like I say, age gap. So what's the
If it
inappropriate
and
age for a relationship? That's what we trying to figure out. Is it a 10-year gap
well,
or
and he's 20, no. But now if I'm 20 and he's 30, why not? Because more than likely we on the same mental level anyway.
double stand? So they
Ah,
no, see, so they say men don't mature until they like 25 or something. You know what I'm saying?
so we all catch up with each other at about the age 25, 26. That's where we meet. Yeah, you're right. No,
But
you're
they say
good, brother.
women
Thanks for
mature,
coming in.
but they say women mature sooner
And
than that. You see what I'm
if
saying?
30, we on the same wavelength.
Son, give me some of them.
Ah, so I don't know. I don't know.
I mean,
I
I honestly
don't know.
a 22-year-old uh woman with a 40-year-old man because he going to bed at 8:30 and she out trying to party. So I mean,
That's
So
a
does
good
it go
point.
from maturity to experience? Like he done did that when he was 20 some years old, and
it's her time.
she yeah, it's her turn, but they in a relationship.
How, Sway? Just how?
Yeah,
How? I don't think it's longer than 20. Look,
4-year-olds are
For
not
men,
mature.
it's still
So
talking about maturity of men.
yeah,
That's what they
I think
say.
it depends on the person because I've known, and I still know a lot of older women who are horribly immature. Horribly immature.
hmm
I'm not talking about you, baby. Oh, okay. But they're horribly immature. We
Don't get
have
in trouble, bro.
the
look
disclaimer for me. I'm not talking about you. It's not you.
right. No, but I've dealt with not too long ago.
Correct.
An elder, an elder who's horribly immature,
hmm
right?
But
So
let's just scale it back a little bit and say what we're talking about. So
okay,
there is she used to be on Basketball Wives. Her name's Draya, who is pregnant by and she's what? How old is Draya?
39,
Almost 40. And her boyfriend is 22.
22, blowing her back out.
Young
And
rapper.
That young gunner ain't got nothing else to do in his
Yeah,
life.
hey,
All that motherfucker do all day, he
he
run up
played
and down the
professional.
basketball court, work out, and blow backs out.
Yeah,
hey, young, dumb, and full of cum. And
That motherfucker ain't even got. Hey, he ain't even stressed out about bills yet.
young,
mm.
he don't worry about this. He a basketball player.
He a millionaire. You know
oh,
what I'm saying? Yeah, a
oh
millionaire.
shit! Yeah, you see
Um,
that? It gave it by itself. It's a thumbs down. Look, hey, that dude run all. Anyway, that's funny to me.
but yeah, I mean, young, dumb, and full of cum, and got Miss Drea pregnant. Now
Got her pregnant.
The internet is mad at Draya. Why? Why this old ass lady having babies with this young boy?
Mhm.
I think
Uh,
it's a smart
uh,
move on her part.
I feel like
Mm,
he thinks smart move on his part as well. First of all, Drea, for, for her age, looks amazing.
she do.
She's very attractive.
Mhm.
She has made a name for herself. I mean, it's not like she's trying to live off him because she has her own.
Yeah,
Um, these are two adults who found something in common,
Mm.
and then they found each other private parts, and now they're having a baby.
oh, they
So,
didn't find them. They knew where they were. They just went heat seeking. Them motherfuckers is heat seeking.
but I'm trying to like, I just feel like the internet is so hypocritical when it comes to women. Like,
No, don't do that one.
Diddy was dating Young Miami. He dated Cassidy, and
But I'm
nobody
just saying,
had a freaking eye.
yeah. This
Nobody
this
had a.
this same situation flip. I don't think this situation is shined upon as much as it would have been if it was a 39-year-old male versus a 22-year-old woman. You
And
see
that's
what
what
I'm
I'm.
saying? They would have
Nope.
been saying, "Oh, okay, I'm sorry, I probably misunderstood you," because I
Yeah.
think they would have looked at the situation like the man is just trying to prey on his immaturity. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying? For this individual, or this female, this child had to play her as a child versus well, he's a man. You know what I'm saying? A young
yep,
man, but he's a man. You know what I'm saying? So
yep.
I think the
I
situation is totally double standard when it comes to the age gap. So y'all know my situation. I was
Yeah. I mean,
17,
something different
18. Teresa,
to her
huh?
group.
I completely forgot about that, girl.
Yeah, I was 18. Teresa was 10 years older than me. You see what I'm saying? So I lived in this situation. You know what I'm saying? They spoke about my maturity level. Well, they didn't speak about it. You know what I'm saying? Me and my wife was having this conversation, and she was saying that she think at from
This
18 to 20, 18 to 21, you still a child. Someone still has to
going
be
back, y'all.
responsible for you.
Mm,
Yeah.
See, like from 18 to 21, someone is still responsible for you.
mm.
So that was her situation. I'm saying that the maturity level of an 18 to 21-year-old, 22-year-old, whoever is still not there, whether they male or
I
female.
can agree with that.
She was saying the maturity level's not there. They haven't been through nothing. And I
Mhm.
agree with her. I'm like, I was still trying to party. Whereas my spouse was still, you know what I'm saying, she wasn't tripping off of it at the time, but then at a certain time
Build a home and make a family and do all the things that
Yeah.
married
she was
do.
already ready for that in her
Right.
life versus where I was in my life. You see what I'm saying? So it made sense. You know what I'm saying? We had this conversation earlier. I'm like, oh, you know, it kind of makes sense. But go upstairs, go to bed. You got a
Mm.
game in the morning, son. You got a game in the morning. Be ready. Get some
Yeah.
rebounds.
So I think the guy's smart. Um,
But this also
because
a,
go
a
ahead,
foot-
Wanda. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I just read there's a football player. I think Diggs. Is it Tyreek Diggs? Anywho, he got Bow Wow's uh Jawad Chavez. He got her pregnant, and he's like older, and she's younger. Yeah, but nobody's like it's. I just read it, but nobody's making a big deal about it.
Yeah.
No, Hill, it's Diggs. It's somebody Diggs. Let me find it.
Yeah. So I think it depends on the two people that are entering the relationship because there are some 21 and 22 year olds. I wasn't that guy that are mature, that are really mature. Uh, because experience can dictate a person's maturity level. So if you have a person who's been through a lot throughout their lives, by the time they hit that age, you end up dealing with an old soul. So maybe I'm gonna tell you this. I'm glad it wasn't no goddamn sexy red
Oh
for
no.
him.
Eight. Sexy red go to icebox though. But anyway.
Mm,
That's the problem. But I'm glad
But
I'm
but
I'm
age
glad it wasn't
but
her.
but age doesn't necessarily mean experience. You know what I'm saying? It's a ton of
It
people
doesn't.
with age that
name is
ain't
Trey.
never got. that ain't never got on the plane, they never rode a boat, they ain't never, you know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
But they, you know what I'm saying? They ain't never experienced shit that some people have. You know what I'm saying? So I
Yeah,
think I think you can't put a age gap on relationship because relationship is just vibing. It's about two people. So that was the other part of the conversation. I was told that I haven't. It wasn't my experience. It was man, what was it? I just had it on the tip of my tongue. I'm sorry, y'all. It'll come
oh, you
back to me.
good, good.
It'll come
All
back to
right.
me.
Yeah. So if a person has gotten so experience can lead to maturity, and again, that's how you end up with old souls, people who have either been through a lot of stuff or who can listen to other people's experiences and vicariously gain information, knowledge, and wisdom through that. So that fella might be in a position or a place to where they both actually are at the same level. And that's not saying or taking anything away from her, right? Because she's only 39. She's not young. She's on the backside of young, but she may not have had the same experiences that he's had to get him to where he is, which is okay because they can meet in the middle. They can meet in the middle, and then he can blow backs out. But I don't think it's the worst thing ever. I don't think it's the worst thing ever. I think they have to be careful of how they proceed because they will end up crossing different paths, different areas in life where he's not in the same place that she's at. Right? She's been established longer than what he has, and so her understanding of finances, the industry, uh, how to move in their market is different than his understanding. He's reckless still, right? He's still in a position to where he can end up being reckless because all of this shit is still new to him. She's got this wisdom. She's got these experiences, right? Even with the people that have been like, "Oh man, I
Right.
say that again, one."
This is not her first child either. So
Right, right. So for everybody that's trying to jump on a bandwagon and be like, "Oh yeah, I did. I was with her, blah blah blah, and I smashed her." Motherfucker, she 39. Of course she's had sex. Like
Right.
you a weirdo for trying to point that out. That you don't get a hand clap for that. That matter of fact, thank you for letting us know who's not a gentleman. Like shut the fuck up, bro.
mm.
You're not cool for saying that. You're not.
So I misspoke about the Joy. Is it Joa or Joy Chavez? She's older than the guy she's pregnant about. Who's he played for Dallas Cowboys? Trayvon Diggs, 25. First of all, she should be for having a baby with a cowboy, but we'll get.
Yeah, you already beat me to it.
Um,
You beat.
we'll get back to that later.
Get it out.
Yeah.
Well,
And
she might as well have went to find sexy red.
she's she's 35 and he's 25.
Oh man.
And
Eh,
she also has a baby with Bow Wow and she has a baby with Future.
who
Um
ain't got a baby with future goddamn ass in these day and age? Like this is ridiculous. Jesus.
I don't have a baby by Future.
I mean, I don't either, but god dang, man.
Hey, you got a baby by future. Be all type of unsolved mysteries out here. You know what I'm saying? You don't know what's out here in these streets. You know what I mean? You gotta ask questions. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
It
You
was
never
a
know.
oh my gosh.
girl too pregnant. So yeah.
So, is there inappropriate age
I
for a
do
relationship?
I think if you're not a mature adult, which means over 18,
Mhm.
that I mean, I don't know. I feel like to me, if you got the word teen behind your age, ain't nothing you can do with an adult.
Okay.
Mm,
There's nothing you
mm.
can do with an adult. I don't care if it's 19.
Yeah.
You have teen at the end of your age. You don't know nothing.
I disagree, but then I agree. You know what I'm saying?
To me,
Because because of the, I disagree. far as the teen aspect, because
Mm,
some people have to grow up, you know what I'm saying, before they time sometimes. And some people already know what they want in life, you know what I'm saying? But as far as like being the adult aspect,
mm.
that's something totally different, you know what I'm saying?
I'm
Like we haven't
30 year
experienced
one with the
well
19.
we haven't paid bills, so we haven't paid bills. I'm just speaking on I'm just speaking on levels of going on from like I know what I want as a teen, you know, I want a family, I want the picket fence, I want this, that, third. I want like my daddy had, like my mom, y'all want this. You know what I'm saying? Growing up. I mean, not growing up, but I'm grown now in my eyes. This is what I want. But at the same aspect, like I'm saying, going forward, I haven't paid bills. I haven't did certain shit in adulthood, you know what I'm saying, that was always to you know what I'm saying. But once it's explained to me, or once, you know what I'm saying,
This
it's a
why.
different aspect. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Oh, sorry, go ahead, one.
Oh, okay. So this comment says, I also can't with a 20 nothing year old being with a 41. I don't know. But I mean, me personally, if a 21-year-old boy walked up to me like, hey, I'm like, little boy, if you don't get out my face.
but see, these 21s, 21 is like looking like the like back in the day when you'll see a 16, 17-year old and she'd be thicker than a grown woman.
Mm-hmm.
These young men are like they they 13 and like 6, 7. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's a different
Yeah,
world. Like these boys coming out like
yeah.
freaks of nature. Like these kids are big
Mm-hmm.
naturally. You know what I'm saying? So a
Until
18
that
to 21
motherfucker
year old,
open their mouth. Once she opens her mouth,
Like
you'll
I
know.
crayons.
he got the
Right, right.
no, no, no. He got the facial hair. His voice deeper than yours. That's what
Well,
I'm
even
saying.
even that
These
dude can
kids
be
are
like,
hybrids. They hybrids, G. They
"It's
like
Duke."
some.
Miss Hill, we paid 15 on.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Hey, you think so? So that's what we speak about maturity level. So you get a 18-year-old that speak out with a deep voice and everything, and he say some goofy stuff, and
Mm-hmm.
you got a 38-year-old woman that eat that up. You see what I'm saying? Just because of that's what they want. It's an image. You know what I'm saying? We spoke about red flags and how people ignore red flags just based on what they want. So at that
But
time, like,
I I think there's
huh,
a difference between um a fucking pervert and a person who is actually into another
Has
person.
genuine interest. Genuine interest.
Yeah. And I love Smokey Robinson, but if you got a granddad who's up on stage or who's out in public like Smokey was up on stage
Hey,
and
he
doing a sexy missing key grab and he filling up on it and he 80 something years old and he looking at a 25-year-old, hey man, go lay down. You should be taking a nap. You
hey,
retired twice over.
they made Cialis and got that Viagra.
Yeah,
It's
I
crazy.
got it. But there are people who are simply perverts out here, right? And I think we can't skip over that fact. We can't skip over that. And so some people will, instead of being honest with themselves and look at the maturity level of a person, they're going to go with their perversion and say, "Oh my God, I'm 55, but I see this young buck that's 27. Black's got to be blown out one way or another. They got to get it." That's a perversion. That's not actually having an interest in a person. It's a perversion, or it can be considered a kink. One of the either way. But if you're willing to have a baby with someone, and if there are Capri Suns in the fridge, Jesus jumped up.
Yes. If there
I
is not,
can't even go no further.
uh, if you got Capri Suns in your refrigerator, I am asking who owns this house.
It's Duke.
Absolutely.
Look, I'm on lean. I feel like I'm leaning. I've had a very long day, family. I feel like I've had a very long day, but I it, Jalen and Draya, like I hope they have the best of luck in the future. Um, I hope they're able to navigate the different spaces that they're going to come across where they have to. It's going to seem like they're going to have to parent each other through it because they're not going to be at the same space. I'm just that's just the honest truth.
Correct. Correct. That's what I was
That's
telling you. That balance is not there. Uh,
yeah,
but for as age wise, like he's still on the party scene. She party. She still may be partying, but her partying scene might be different, like you was alluding to. You know what I'm saying? So it's just different levels. You know what I'm saying? She done went through the BS. You know what I'm saying? Certain BS he gonna have to go through. You know what I'm saying? Of course he going through his own BS, being who he is. You know what I'm saying? But yeah,
I
I don't
agree.
think it's
I just
you know
think I think just feel like the double standard is crazy.
it
Because
is.
everybody's all off on her. Like she didn't manipulated this boy. And I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest. When you was going through your situation there, I was like, what this old ass lady want with my cousin? And this is that. And I'm like, bruh, she just trying to control him and da 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 da. And that might not even been the case. And that probably there was not the case.
correct,
Cuz
correct,
was blowing backs out. Cuz
correct,
was
correct.
blowing backs
It,
out.
it, yeah. And like the situation, it wasn't a control type situation.
Right.
Because you seen the environment, you know what I'm saying? How I
Mm-hmm.
got to move like I wanted to move, you know what I'm saying? I got to move when I wanted to move. It wasn't a control situation. It was a genuine situation where two people were vibing with each other, you know what I'm saying? Like and
Yeah.
then on top of vibing with her, you know what I'm saying? Like Shani was in the situation. I man, like I say, I felt I can tell you a story. My old dude told me, you know what I'm saying? He took me in when what, 3 months old?
Mm-hmm.
My I moved, you know what I'm saying? Took me in when I was like 3 months old. He was like, "But you smiled at me, and the way you smile is the same way Shawnee smiled at me with that little snagger-tooth." You know what I'm saying? She was missing all these, but she was so pretty. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never seen a person that was so pretty. You know what I'm saying? Like that. You know what I'm saying? In my life, and it was a little kid, a little 7-year-old kid. And I started vibing with that person on top of ended up vibing with the mother. You see what I'm saying? So that's where a situation led to where it led. So
Yeah.
that's where I got. But my maturity level, I was still a little I was still a little
We was
hooligan.
out there cuz
Correct.
we were out there.
Correct.
We were out there.
I was still a little hooligan.
Yeah.
But I can bounce back and I can see that pretty little smile and I can have that balance in my life, you know what I'm saying? Where that's what I wanted. That's what I you know what I'm saying? So when people talk about he did age and he did and that person taking advantage, I ain't see that. Didn't see it. So
Right.
what up, Zoe?
How you guys doing,
Zo,
family?
what's up, family? Good to
I've been
see you,
away for a
bro.
little bit. Thanks for
How you
having
been
me here.
doing, man? You
you
been all
know,
right?
yeah, we have a lot of cool things going on. I mean, obviously, I'm really appreciative of you guys. You guys inspire me, the family
I'm about to
bloodline.
say, bro, you don't even love us no more, bro.
I've been away, basically taking
Yeah.
care of my spouse. We went through the ringer through this cancer situation. I have happy news to tell you guys that we made it through another storm. So now I was telling Manny, I was like, the reason why we started doing this new paradigm is we became free from certain things. Uh, and now we're moving into this creative space. And Manny's putting so much work together, and then he's putting a fire under me that says, Alonso, I need you to do this, and pushing me to be uncomfortable so I could be comfortable in this new plateau that we're about to arrive. And I'm just grateful, guys, because overall, I survived another chapter of cancer. My wife,
Mhm.
And I'm just kind of like, I was telling God, I was like, God, okay, cool. I'm gonna need you to tone it down a little bit,
I know
okay?
that's right.
I know that faith is something that like is a part of who I am, but that doesn't mean that you're gonna have to give me Goliaths every other season. Or I don't know, maybe it's like he said one time to me, he's like, what's it to you if I choose you to go on this race? I'm riding you till the wheels fall off. What are you gonna do then? You said you wanted me close to you, so here I am. Now what? Do work. And it's scary sometimes because I was telling Manny, I was like, if you start to think about our trajectory, I had a dream. I wanted to do music. I went to Hollywood. I met you. I felt like I knew you my whole life. I didn't. Now what? Oh, let's do music. Okay, let's do music. You're gonna do it because you love it, not for anything else. The money will come. And it's all these little lessons, all these little fine details. I just bet you anything that God is loving everything that we're doing. He's got popcorn. He's sitting down and he's got Jesus next to him. Be like, look, you see this guy right here? You see this family bloodline? Do you see what James did? You see what he's doing? I'm telling you, you guys gotta watch what they're doing. He's one of ours. Long
Sometimes
story.
I don't want God to see what I'm doing.
But
That shit
I
feel
mean,
weird.
it's just one of those things where like it's inevitable. I was telling my dad right now. I was like, you know what's so crazy about being an artist? That you spend your whole life trying to be somebody. You have people around you, they use you, you feel lonely, you're the most famous person on earth, but deep down you're lonely, and then the money comes, and then you're all by yourself, and then at the end of the day your life is over, and then the only thing that you're going to take is your memories and the applause.
Mm.
And that's real perspective. I know it's kind of Debbie Downer, but cancer will do that to you. Manny asked me earlier today, he's like, Alonso, what's stopping you from going to the next level? And I'm like, man, I'm scared, bro. He said, why are you scared? I was like, I'm scared to suck, bro. And then he started laughing. You know how Manny is. He's like, that's part of the journey. You think Manny or Manny Lugo or Ika's the producer started being a rock and roller? Bro, it took me years for this. It's like with you too. He's like, do you think I could walk into a golf course and I could tell you what to do or how to maneuver, have a game plan of 4 hours, and then maneuver yourself with this crazy ego of a person because they know more than you, because they got more money than you, they're richer than you, they dress better than you, they're up on another level, and you're just a little guy. And I'm just like, man, but the little guy, there's something special about the little guy. What do you mean? If you are unrelenting, that little guy will move that mountain according to what the book says. So somehow, some way, yes, I am the big Zoe. Today he made fun of me. He's like, so cinematic? Man, you're never gonna be called so cinematic, bro. You better wake up from that dream. You're the big Zoe.
Big Zo. Yeah, man. Big Zo. You need to get with it. It
But
seems like you need to get something off your chest. You know what I'm saying? We need to open up like a little a little I know, like I listen to the Breakfast Club in the morning. They have something to where they have get it off your chest. You know what I'm
mhm,
saying? People call in, man. We need to open up because a lot of people just sometimes just need to vent, just and not just really just vent, just to in like a negative way, but just to vent about the positive things that's going on in they nature. You know what I'm saying? In their neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? Family. You
yes,
know what I'm saying? Friends. Man, and
I
just
hear you.
listening to your story, bro, just listening to, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, we need to dedicate a segment, you know what I'm saying, to just like, yeah, just people opening up, just hey, I don't
I
like my baby mama. She look ugly. She only got one good eye. You know what I'm saying? We
Oh,
need people to come out there and just tell their story and just get it off they, you know what I'm saying? Really talk
I
about it.
I love that perspective because the circle of trust, right? Since the beginning of history, how is it that we learn? How is it that we strive to go from point A to point B? And it's usually always about the first institution. My mom the other day, God bless her, the first institution, Alonzo, what is it? And I'm like, oh snap, I'm in trouble. What did I do? I should know this. The first instance, Ma, I have no idea, and I'm scared to answer this. She's like the family. The
Damn,
first
I familiar.
successful business is the family, and it always takes a woman to put things into perspective of a man. Sometimes to be like, here you go.
Absolutely.
You need a little bit of direction. I'm
Yeah.
watching you. and I'm watching you fight the whole world. But hey, why don't you lean up to the left and to the right and bob a little weave here and there, and then we're gonna be, butterflying and being around the whole system. Meaning that you're gonna need a little bit of fuel from your significant other, and if you don't acknowledge that little bit of information, you're
Mhm.
gonna be fighting the long battle because you didn't listen to that little piece of advice because ego can be in the way,
Right.
especially
That's
in the
how
creative
you end up
process.
with little earrings.
So,
Huh?
That's
do
how you
you
Yeah.
end up
think
with
it,
them little.
do you think it's an inappropriate age on a relationship?
What's inappropriate?
Age on the relationship,
Yeah,
like the
man.
gap wise.
It's a peculiar thing for me to say because I fell in love with a 19-year-old when I was 30 years old. Yes, I was 30, but in my mind, in my heart, in my soul, I was 19 still.
To it, bro.
To be able to handle a
See,
woman,
we get two different. Go, my bad. Go ahead.
and able to handle a woman, there's no education. Like, okay, I have a boy, and then God blessed me with a daughter. I was like, God, now I'm gonna finally understand what you went through from the male perspective, what it looked to raise a boy into a man, and the same thing to raise a little girl and grow into a woman. Now, all the things that you learned in the past that you thought you knew about certain things, throw that out the garbage. Now, put this head on your shoulders and think how your grandma, your grandpa, and the people before you thought because they had 10 kids. You barely have two,
And a
and you
lot of
over
them
here
had the age gap was totally different.
totally
You know what I'm saying?
different.
A lot
And
of
then
our grandparents was getting having kids at young ages. You know what I'm saying? As opposed to like what we look at like rape age now. Our grandparents was getting pregnant at that age.
that's the
Some of
real
our
life,
grandmothers,
guys.
correct?
Honestly, I wish I could go back and not be on that party and BS. Yes, I had a great time. Yes, I thought I was on top of the world. But it's a funny thing because yes, I became the people's champion, but there was a point in time where I was like, I'm never gonna get married, I'm never gonna have kids, I'm never gonna find out what that's like. And then one day I was at the right place at the right time, and I was like, God, thank you, you heard me. I'm gonna go tell this girl right here that she's got the pretty hair, that if I have kids with her, my kids are gonna have the most beautiful hair. It turned out to be a true story. And in that little moment, really was like, you had the mentality to be like, here's my number, jot it down. There's a down payment for a future life together. Who would have thought
Mm.
that me and her were gonna go through cancer, together? It wouldn't. Any other man probably would not benefit her life because I had to go through cancer first to help her to go through that cancer situation, and I didn't want her to go through that. The kids didn't want her to do that. Now, when we go outside and people are like, "Wow," like for instance, at my church last summer, the pastor was a new pastor, and he's like, we're gonna put you in front of the church. We're gonna put you with the limelight here, and we're gonna tell you guys this is what it's like to trust God. And I'm just like, whoa, 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 whoa. God is still working. I'm really not prepared to put this out there like that because once people start looking at you in the limelight, people put judgment, and if they think it's an easy
So
situation.
let me ask you another question, Zoe.
Mm,
All right, your wife say she want these Prada earrings,
uh-huh.
and instead of you buying these Prada earrings, you go out to Icebox or go to a high echelon jewelry store and you buy her some earrings
Hmm.
that wasn't the Prada earrings that she asked for, and she got mad at you.
Oh man, I think I don't have that kind of a significant other. I have the opposite. I've gone to places where I'm like, I like fancy stuff. Big Zo likes Jordans. He likes having
Right,
nice
right, right,
Dora
Yo,
right,
hats.
right,
he
right.
ain't
But she's
lying. I've
but
been
wait a minute,
out to eat
wait,
with
wait,
Big Ezo before.
but wait a minute, but listen, but Zoe,
Yeah.
but Zoe, she specified to you she want these earrings. It wasn't a birthday. It wasn't a
Oh,
cake
I see.
anniversary or nothing. She want these earrings right there. She think these earrings are the shit right here. But
Mm.
you go out there and you buy something that you think is equivalent to them Prada earrings. Talk to us, bro.
Where am I with this relationship with her? Is it the beginning? Is it the middle? Or is it I'm an old ass man?
See, I tried to make
What
that point earlier.
matter? It
Right,
might
right.
For some
Because I
Okay,
might have
now
to
let
get
me
my
answer
shit
this
back.
way. Let me
Right,
answer
right,
this
right.
way.
Okay.
Let me answer this creative way because in golf you have to be very creative and there's many ways to skin a cat.
Talk
If
to it,
I'm
bro.
in my earliest relationship and she's a dime piece, I'm giving her the cheap earrings. And then this is why. I don't want the dime piece thinking that I'm a millionaire, billionaire. I'm not. I'm just a little
Okay.
Mexican that makes the regular job, but I know how to save. I got a way of making sure that in my bank there's always money. Even though I have a little bit of money, there's a formula. God says there's a formula
For
for
sure.
that.
For sure.
So if I am dating this girl and I don't come up with those Prada earrings and she's a certified 10, she's gonna break my heart. Because first of all, I don't like when people tell me what to do. That kills the whole vibe.
It
Love
ain't
is
telling you what
is
to do. This her preference. This what she want. It
mm,
it ain't telling you what it ain't
Yeah.
it ain't no ego trip. It's oh baby, oh boo. I see these. All right, so that's y'all boyfriend, girlfriend in a relationship.
mm.
Baby,
I feel
oh, I see these
I've done that.
products.
I've done that, and it was such a mistake. There, here true
Both
life story.
ways, boyfriend, girlfriend, and
It
in
was a
relationship.
girlfriend of 3 years, right?
Okay.
And throughout those 3 years, I'm like, oh, this is the one. But then somehow, some way, I start losing her, and I start panicking, and I start buying flowers every day. $200 flowers at your job. $200 at your job. $200 over here. Oh, the flowers ain't good enough. I gotta start buying some diamonds. Okay, diamond earrings, cool. Oh, baby, I love you. You know, nobody's gonna ever love you like me. Boo, 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 boo.
I need
I
to
get,
be
I
your
get to the,
girlfriend.
I get to the promise ring. I work $800 in a day.
See,
I
that
make
was
it.
you, bro. That was you. See,
I
that's
know.
why I got
Okay,
time for
so
you. That's
here's the moral of the story. I give her the diamond ring because for 4 years she's like, I need a promise ring. I get this princess cut diamond ring. I have no idea what the fuck. Excuse my language. I have no idea what a princess cut diamond is. I learn about it. I give her the diamond ring. I feel like I'm a grand man. I did this. I love you. I'm a penguin. Here's my pebble. You know what I'm saying?
right,
Oh,
You know,
right.
I'm
So
I'm I'm thinking like this is bro. It ain't it. And no, you know what? You can't buy love. And if you're looking to buy love,
that's what I was gonna say about
you
that
go buy a house.
situation. That's what I was saying. You was trying to buy love instead of asking, you know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. Instead of asking what she need or what she want, this woman specified what she wanted.
It
Wanted
kills
to
it
leave,
kills the whole vibe of like here you go, you go buy these Prada rings, right? And let's just say you like them
so
and they're
so
Prada
so
and she don't like them and you miss
so
that detail, then
no, so
what?
that's what I was saying. For as you as a man, like she asked for these product earrings, you can afford them. You can afford these product earrings. It's not a situation where you can't afford them. It's not a situation where it's gonna damage the situation. But you go ahead and you go buy something different as opposed to the product earrings, and you say this is equivalent to the product earrings
Mm.
instead of buying the product earrings. That's what I'm asking. That's you know what I'm saying. Like why wouldn't you just buy the product earrings? That's 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 one of the topics tonight.
I guess it always comes down to respect, right? If you
Oh,
respect your significant other and it comes from a place of
And
talk
respect,
to
he,
us.
why she
Talk
needs these
to us.
special that
Talk
special
to us.
gift, then the girl's gonna be like, oh, I told him to do this and he did it and he didn't value me. So I guess I'm not gonna go ahead and give him a son or a daughter or a life or my respect for a whole lifetime because now I see what a woman does for a man. Bro, she really
mm-hmm.
sacrifices her whole life to you to give you one child, just one child, 40 hours of labor, squeezing a watermelon through this little hole,
I'm about to say
right?
that's a big
I
head.
mean,
40 hours, boy. That's a big head.
But I'm just saying, like, that's what
No,
happened to me. But nobody told me. I didn't read no book, or I didn't,
he got a
my
big head.
all the advice was like the child came in like an NFL football star. My girl's not that
oh,
big, you know. I was great. I was proud. Oh yeah, my son is big. Oh yeah, he weighs 9 pounds. My wife is like, good lord, I'm still here. All right, I'm still here. And so I think as men, sometimes we forget how much pain it is to bring a significant
we
person into this
we
world. The
we
least
don't
you
we
could do
don't
is buy
forget.
some pot. Sorry, go ahead.
We don't forget it. We never experience it,
That's yeah.
right? And if we never experience it, it can never be a part of our makeup. So it's
Uh,
not that we forget. It's just that we don't have that significant emotional event.
Mm-hmm.
that continues to remind us of what it is. That's why mothers get so upset when they feel disrespected by the children,
Mm.
Mhm.
because they always remember what they went through in order for that one person, that one life to get here.
I just think, right now, this year is my 10th year anniversary of being married, right? And thank God we made it to 10 years. And
Congratulations.
I'm thinking, like, what have I been doing in my life that I'm super proud of? And I'm
Wonder what
thinking
you on
the sacrificial love that God talks
anniversary.
about.
8.
This 720
8
July 20th,
and
I'm gonna be 10 years.
3 in
Yeah.
April.
And I,
Jig,
I
what you
think
on?
go ahead.
My bad.
What we on?
Yeah.
What year am I on?
You and your queen right there?
Sweet
We're
Jesus.
we're moving into year three,
Okay.
Congratulations.
three,
Mhm.
four. We're moving into four.
See,
My
see,
bad. I was
you got to work
wrong.
on. See, I'm trying to get you to work on
Yeah,
it.
no,
See what I'm saying? So
I
you
just
can
thought
remember.
about this freaking 2024. Yeah, we're moving into year
Right.
four.
I got to
It
get you to
gets
get it together, man.
it gets more beautiful as time goes on because I'm seeing her mature. She's seeing me mature, which is like an Oscar winning situation because I ain't not an easy person. I
That was
am a
my biggest thing on this conversation. Some maturity and growth with individuals. You know what I'm saying? Who can account for that?
I have a
Look,
daughter now.
sometimes that
I
No,
say buy their earrings. I have a daughter now. Buy the earrings. You know what I'm
no.
saying?
I'm just talking about age. I'm just talking about
some
age. You know what I'm saying?
sometimes that
Relationships. Go ahead,
sometimes
Jay.
that gap is sometimes that gap is too wide to bridge.
The-
I've been there. I've been there,
I've
and
been there.
it's
I had a
it's
failed marriage. This
yeah,
man
and
been there, and his marriage was successful. You see what I'm saying?
yeah.
So
It comes down to like how the song goes.
But
Real love.
go
I'm
ahead, Wanda.
talking about the real love.
Not
You know what I
mine,
mean?
because I had motherfuckers
and y'all
saying,
had y'all had the same situation, but it was two different situations.
Two
He got
different situations.
a woman and she got with a younger man. And yours failed, his did not.
But
Oh, but I had to
what's
fight.
the situation? Why it failed?
Because
Bro,
women
there was times where like Vivi was
Because
like,
women who
"That's it, we're
women
done."
sure she was ready for that relationship. We're like biologically set to be ready for relationships.
so
Like
so so so
Zoe
how do
went
you
and got
say
them products.
so I feel my relationship then because my woman had already did the experience that she was older. So she already went through the experience and everything. So I failed that relationship.
In
yeah,
today's
And then
society,
so you telling me I failed and then an older male get with a younger woman and that relationship prevail and it because of the maturity of the
Oh,
woman,
we
stop it.
will.
You can't say
You
that.
know what? We will
My
never
woman
know.
was
You know what? I think we will never know. You know why? Because
I
a
disagree
person's.
with that statement.
I
I'm just
think
gonna say put that out there. I
okay.
disagree with that statement.
I just think
One statement.
that's fine.
the reason why I say that, and that's perfectly fine. I just think you never get to truly find out because this is the funny thing about love, and we're programmed what love is. There's different types of love, but the real love that really matters to what makes life, I guess, and then has the fulfillment of why you fall in love with that person, is so you can understand. I think my belief is that it's kind of like what I think about if I'm the creator of this whole universe and I have all the rules and all the guidelines and 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 I know that it's very valuable. And if you get one chance to follow these rules and you don't follow these rules,
I was
the
praying.
next step you're not going to be able to handle the next set of rules of the next world because you weren't
So
able to follow the ones here. Now, there's rules that are universally cannot be avoided. You whatever this new generation is talking about, look, listen, there's rules and guidelines. That's why certain things are in motion that can never be moved. Like the sun tomorrow is going to come for a fact because certain rules were written into the aspect of the creativity of that in itself. But that's my belief. So when I now know what that situation when I encountered my wife's
they
face
address
and her
my
and her
question.
hair, I instantly felt this is the one. And I was hammered and I was feeling, some type of way. I was young. But when I saw her,
women. I don't mean to
yeah,
cut you off. Were you dating women before you met your wife? Were you dating
I,
women your
I
age?
was in I was in Heartbreak Hotel. I never dated women. I'm the kind of person that if I like someone right off the gate, I'm like, "Do you want to be my girlfriend?" And I was
So
that
you
type of
never
person.
dated nobody your age?
I hated dating. Yes, I dated, but I hated it. I
No,
hated
no,
that.
women your age. I'm trying to get the age factor.
Um,
Women of your age. Did you date women of your
I
age?
never dated older women, and I did date. No, I never dated older women or women my age or
Your
older.
age, your age.
It
So
was
when you met
always
your wife, were you dating? I mean, did you date women before you met your wife? Did you?
no.
mm,
I was married to the golf work situation. Yes, I did kind of like dibble here and there, but I felt terrible every time that I did sleep with someone. I felt like the worst person in the world because I didn't love that person, and then I knew for a fact
You
that I was
want
like,
blowing backs out, huh?
yeah, I just didn't. I'm the kind of person. My emotion, my heart's not into it. I can't fake the funk. I need to love. I need
Look,
to. I need to love you because if you talk dirty to me or
No,
like in there's disrespectful way, I
everybody is Casanova though. That's what
uh,
I'm saying. So
what's that? I'm sorry.
I said everybody not Casanova.
Yeah, it's true. I guess in a way, it's like my dad says: if you're lucky enough to find someone to love and care about, I think you're halfway to heaven. Now, the second part is to actually take care of that person, and make sure that that person's heart reaches God's whatever chambers intact.
Talk
And
water. Talk to
y'all
it,
y'all
water.
know how y'all know how you can tell if two people love each other. Do y'all
If
want to know
somebody can
how?
fort, if
I,
somebody can fort,
If y'all done woke up and been farted on, that stands the test of time.
Oh my
That
God.
stands the test of time. Look, if your lady has popped your knee
Oh my.
while you've been asleep and you woke up feeling like somebody then kicked you up under your goddamn kneecap with an airsoft gun.
if she can stress you out because goddamn it is raining outside and you know your bad shoulder, your bad knee,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Let's get the final thoughts, man. Let's get final thoughts in.
I got one final thought,
You,
and this is something that
Oh,
wait a minute, whoa, whoa,
hold
whoa,
on.
whoa, whoa,
Zo,
whoa.
you,
Say your final thought.
okay,
Cause
go
it's
ahead.
gonna come up.
so
Nobody know how
you
old
go
we're to
say
Zoe.
again one.
Okay, here it is,
They want
guys,
to know how old they.
girls, women. All right, go. Who goes first? Me. Okay,
So pound.
I'm gonna talk to the guys out there because I'm a man. I can only talk from my perspective in order to be true value. Guys, the most important decision you're gonna make is who you choose to love. That's it. If you make the right decision, if you do the right knowledge, you'll be the happiest man ever. Trust me when I say this. Now, in order for that to happen, make sure you guys do the door test. The door test, if you don't know what it is, Google it on YouTube. And it's usually about a movie that says if a girl does not open the door for you after you let her into your car and she doesn't open the door, you got to immediately dump her. Okay? Because that means
Rock
it's a
tail.
selfish broad. It's a selfish broad. She ain't going to open the door for you. Forget about it. All right? I know what I'm talking about. I'm on my
I know what you're
third
talking about.
keeper. And there was a rule. You only get 3 great women. Every good man gets 3 great women. Don't mess up if you get the first 2. Some guys get it off the first one, some of the second. But if you're on your third great woman and you have not figured out what the value of a woman is, don't get married. Get married to the game because you're
I
gonna
mean,
do a lot of damage.
I'm talking about my grandma.
And that's an entertainment value of opinion, guys. Entertainment purposes. In real life, there's another perspective. But right now, I feel like that's the one that you can run with it and take it to the bank.
Well, Ricky said this. Just buy the right earrings and your relationship will be on its way to greatness. I can't stand Ricky.
Hey.
Ricky be Ricky be in these
Oh,
Ricky be in these comments, man. I don't know what to do some days.
it's, oh.
All right,
So
who
I would buy their earrings. I would buy their earrings. She's worth it.
all right, all right. Why? You got them final thoughts.
Um, y'all, if your woman is asking you for something, just get it. Just get it. She's worth it, and she's gonna make it worth it for even more longer. If you just get her what she wants. Um, as far as the Draya situation goes, if he making you happy and y'all are on the same wavelength, there's nothing toxic about it. Get it how you live. Okay? He only gonna get hard for so long, you only gonna stay wet for so long. So please, people, get it how you live. In the
Pick all
story.
that shit up.
Hey, get it how you live. If you want you a young stallion, get you a young stallion. Because they
Hey,
show out there gonna get them a young little hot thing. So do
go
you.
back out.
And as always, everybody, please brush and floss at least twice a day. Or
2 times.
oral health is overall health. And those are my final thoughts.
Y'all
Wow.
better be out
Sorry, I
here
didn't mean
blowing
to.
out backs.
Yes.
Blowing out backs.
Oh, that's good. Man, first of all, love your people, stop the evil. Show a little love, show a little respect going forward in your life, you know. Relationships, age ain't nothing but a number.
Mm.
Maturity level is based on talk to me, cuz
Go ahead, I'm sorry.
age ain't nothing but a number. You know what I'm saying? We talk about age, and like I said, a lot of our grandmothers, a lot of our grandparents came up raising generations of kids. You know what I'm saying? And they started out young. I'm not saying they should, you know what I'm saying? I want my daughter to start out as young as my grandmother did, but at the same time, who's to balance the maturity level? It's based off a balance of communication and relationship. So then my final thoughts.
I can dig it. And I'll be quick. First off, I'm
Shit.
tired as shit. I'm tired. So I'll make this shit real quick. Don't take life too seriously. None of us are going to make it out alive in the end.
Not one.
None
Not
of
True
us.
one of
facts.
us.
Facts.
I don't promise a lot, but I will promise you that one thing right there. And as always, give everybody a little more mercy,
Mhm.
a little more grace.
In your eyes.
I'm tired. I'm so tired. And sprinkle that with copious amounts of love.
Amen.
That's all I got for my final thoughts. Zoe, thank you for hopping on. I definitely appreciate it.
dog.
Thank you guys. I've been wanting
Miss
to
you.
jump on. Miss you guys too, and I'm always praying for the
Congratulations.
success. And honestly,
Yes,
guys,
definitely congratulations you and your wife for, you know what I'm saying, your journey and everything, man. Congratulations.
Yeah.
you should see my little baby girl, guys. I'm gonna be a wreck when I marry her off, guys. I'm not gonna be able. I told God, I was like, why did you do this to me? I just wanted a simple life. Now I gotta make sure that no crazy man gets close to this little thing. And I already programmed my little boy. I was like, you got a job. When I'm not,
We, got-
when I'm not,
we all there, bro. We all there. We love you though, so you know what I'm saying?
love you
So
guys
hey,
too, man. For
yeah,
real.
we there
Blessings.
with
Absolutely.
you,
So,
bro.
in the wise words of Russell Simmons, thank y'all for coming out. God bless and
He also like
good
young
night.
women. Good night.